4 years into healthcare school, and here is the honest breakdown. Some of what they teach you is genuinely essential. Some of it you will never use once. And the skills that actually matter for you, your career, almost none of them are in the curriculum. 3 years in, here is the real breakdown. The first idea in this is what the curriculum actually gets right. The clinical foundation. Let's start with what's actually working, because it's not nothing. Anatomy, physiology, pathology, the raw material of how the human body works and fails. You cannot skip this, you cannot shortcut it. Every single thing you will do later in any specialty, in any country, sits on the top of this foundation. Second is hands-on patient interaction. Then there is the part you only get from rotation, being in a room with a real patient, reading a real chart, learning to communicate under pressure. No amount of watching videos or reading textbooks replaces the first time you have to stay calm while someone is scared, in pain, or both. And the third is why this part is non-negotiable everywhere. And here is why this matters beyond school. Whatever you end up working, this country, another country, public system, private clinic, this baseline is what every license, every board exam, every employer is actually checking for. It's the one part of the curriculum that travels with you no matter where you go. It's a non-negotiable no matter the country. The second point is what it gets completely wrong. First, no business or system literacy. Now, the part that nobody warns you about, healthcare school teaches you almost nothing about how healthcare actually runs a system, financing, insurance, how a hospital budget works, how policy decisions upstream affect what happens at your bedside. You will graduate understanding a diagnosis better than you understand the system you're about to work inside. Second, no digital health literacy. There is also close to zero training on digital health, telemedicine platforms, electronic health records, the health tech tools that are already reshaping how care gets delivered. You will learn this on the job, badly under pressure, instead of walking in already fluent. And the third, no career strategy, no sense of the global market, and maybe the biggest gap, nobody teaches you your career strategy. Nobody sits down and explains how your specific skills is valued differently across different countries, what the international market for your qualification actually looks like, or how to think about your career instead of just your next exam. You're handed a diploma and left to figure the rest out alone. The gap, the system, tech, strategy. The third idea I have is the 3 things you have to teach yourself. First, second language. A second language, not because it looks good on paper, because it's often the single biggest lever on where you're allowed to work at all. Personalized reference, your own. In my opinion, I learned German. I'm doing this myself right now. And it's generally one of the hardest, most useful things I've ever taken on. The second is a digital skill, content, data, or code. It doesn't have to be content creation like I do. It could be data analysis. It could be basic coding. It could be understanding health informatics. The basic skills matter less than the habit of being someone who can build and communicate with digital tools, because that's where the field is heading, whether the curriculum catches up or not. And the third is understanding international credential recognition. And this one, almost nobody teaches. How credential recognition actually works, which countries recognize your degree outright, which require bridging exams, which have a completely separate licensing path for foreign trained professionals. This information exists, but you have to go dig for it yourself. The curriculum will never hand it to you. Language, digital skills, credential recognition. This is the honest version. What they get right, what they leave out completely. And the 3 things worth starting on your own today, regardless of what year you're in. If you're in healthcare school anywhere in the world, I promise this applies to you too. Save this one. You'll probably need it next time or next semester. A final recap. 3 things to teach yourself. And with this being said, this is all what you really need. This is all. And I just resumed 4 years of nursing, college, university experience in whatever minutes this video is. Write me in the comments what topics you want me to talk about in the next videos. I'll make sure I make those videos. And subscribe to see them.